Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Warriors. For Memphis, they bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. Warriors, Grizzlies, tip-off coming up right after this. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then Friday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that matchup with the Pistons, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Captain Clutch in at the 3. And for Golden State, down low it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt, and it's Payton in at the 3 slot. And the Warriors, one of the league's most aggressive teams, Shams, trying to surround Curry with a supporting cast.
That's always the challenge in Golden State, is optimizing Stephen Curry and his championship window. And the major emphasis was on finding the shot creation alongside Steph and Jimmy. We've seen in the playoffs, it's not enough to have just one or two guys. You need as many as you can get. So the Warriors will be all hands on deck again this season.
And how long can they keep that window open? Here's Curry. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Outside for Butler. Fires for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Over to the left wing. Here's Captain Clutch. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Captain Clutch has gotten his second bucket of the game. You know, the other day I was checking out the magazine stand at the bookstore, and I saw MP right on the cover. How about that?
Oh, I saw it too at the supermarket. And you know what? Congrats to MP. Making a magazine cover is no doubt a I made it moment.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. They recover it. And that one's good. Green.
The ultimate team player. Green does all the little things that end up making a big difference.
And the Grizzlies admitted they were not close, Shams, and they pivoted this summer, trading away Desmond Bane.
Sometimes you've got to take a step back to take 2 steps forward. The Grizzlies clearly reshaped their salary cap books, and their history shows they've been able to find some sleepers in the past as well. So can they use those assets and flexibility to reload? We'll see in the coming few months.
6 to shoot. Here's Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Here's Captain Clutch, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Green. Up top, Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big 3 super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big 3 win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Jerome's checked in for Memphis. Warriors trail by 7. And with picks 2 and 3 in this year's draft, Shams, we saw the Spurs and the Sixers add to already crowded backcourt rotations.
The draft is really a talent grab, so you have to go for the best available, but we saw in the finals the value of having multiple guys who can play with the ball in their hands, spread the floor, do multiple things on the court, and the competitiveness is a big part of this. The ability to play both ends is a big part of this. So all of those traits increasingly important to win in today's NBA.
Curry Curry passes to Butler. Shoots over Jackson. And again, it's Golden State.
And Jimmy Butler is very comfortable operating in that mid-range area.
Here's Captain Clutch. Warriors with the rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
They had some real back-and-forth battles last year. Hopefully we see more of the same going forward.
Fires from deep. The rebound by Edey. Memphis leading by 7. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, it's good to see Edey show off his passing skills. The more dimensions he has to his game, the better off he'll be.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Then for Memphis, Clark is checked in for Edey. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's Pippen in for Morant. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Moody from outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Pippen. Here's Captain Clutch. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
There's 38 seconds left in the opening quarter. Milton surveys the floor. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Milton. Shot clock at 6. Another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Here's Captain Clutch. And too long on the shot. Oh, there's the alley. Jackson Davis with the bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Payton comes in for Kuminga. Podziemski's checked in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Hield. On the court for Memphis. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Zach Edey out there with Jackson. And it's Captain Clutch in at the 3, the small forward. Butler on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in. And here are the Grizzlies now. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's Captain Clutch. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Captain Clutch has got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Green, the pass to Curry. Back to Green. Memphis with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
And Shams, as always, it was a pleasure to have you with us here tonight. Thanks for making the time, man.
Of course, B.A. Call me anytime. Let's do this again. I'm always available for you, B.A.
Best to call, text, email, or send a snail mail.
All of the above.
Always a pleasure to hear from Shams. He uncovers some stories that no one else is privy to.
Yeah, I've always been a big fan of his reporting. He's a tireless worker, very detailed, and his integrity is second to none.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Captain Clutch, and down it goes. 2 points. And now a 7-point Grizzly lead. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Heald's checked in for Kuminga, and Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Checked in for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Out to Hield to halt the run. Memphis with a rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And a deep three from Curry. Can't connect from long distance. And that concludes the first half. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 7. And will return shortly.
41. And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
It's too bad J-Dub isn't healthy enough to play right now. He's such an important part of this team.
A dead-eye sniper and a dogged defender. He will sorely be missed, Shaq.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Warriors.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch him up if you have to. Right now, they're putting up no resistance.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and be on the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
All right, let's turn our attention to the sidelines for the latest on Jonathan Kuminga. What are they telling you, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He said there's a bit of weakness at the wrist area, but so far no sign of any broken bones. This is an unfortunate setback right at the beginning of the season and certainly not the start they were hoping for. Back to the table.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Payton in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Grizzlies lead by 7. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he says, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Guys, back to you.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Green with a screen on Morant. Curry's shot is off. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Curry. Warriors trail by 10. Butler on the wing. Defended by Jackson. From deep. Curry, no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Grizzlies lead by 12. The fadeaway. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Outside Payton. Clock at 6. And he dunks it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
Captain Clutch misses. Warriors trail by 11. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Green. Now here's Butler. Back to Payton. Outside, Green. Now Butler. And the Warriors with another 3.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but they're reminding the defense he can drain it from deep.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Edey. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And Jerome subbed in for Caldwell Pope. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Here's Captain Clutch. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Warriors trail by 10. Outside Curry. Jackson Davis a screen from downtown. Memphis with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Back to Curry. Jackson Davis a screen. Releases. Curry, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
That shot is off. Good D by Clark. Moran against Hield. Here's Captain Clutch. Good. He hits again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And so it's Memphis, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who
can... Getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Payton comes in for Moody. Pajemski's checked in for Hield. And it's Curry in for Milton. On the court for the Grizzlies. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jackson out there with Zach Edey. And it's Captain... Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
That was all heart there from Butler. Jimmy has never been one to give up on a play.
11 feet out, and he sinks the jumper.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense play.
Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Oh, he leaves no question.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Butler outside, puts up the tray. Shot's no good. Grizzlies lead by 9. 1:02 left in the final quarter. Morant. Here's Jackson. Shoots a three. The triple drops.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Curry! The three is off. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Captain Clutch, guarded by Payton. Jackson fires! And the three misses. Outside Pajemski. Ball stolen. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.